But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
We're warriors, man. When we go into battle, we come out, we don't come out at all.
This is Beat the Bookies, where we don't beat the teams, we beat the bookies by analyzing the run line, money line, and the unders and overs. So let's get this money. Alright, today's game is between the Golden State Warriors and the Utah Jazz. So let's get to odds so we can see where we can beat the bookie. Alright, this is a real close one with a -1 with Golden State favored. The money line is 115 Golden State. And then for the Utah Jazz, it's a -105. So that's a real. The bookies can make a lot of money in this game for the fact of the implied probability. Implied probability means the chances of winning. 115 equals 53.9%. The -105 implies is 51.22%. So with both of them combined, it's over the 100%. The more it's over the 100% is the more juice the bookies have to cover their losses. So with a game like this, it's a good idea to bet both sides, because you can win either way. If each team win, you get a little bit more money with Golden State than you would with you losing. Under and over, that's 337.5. The solo under and over is Golden State 119 and Utah Jazz 118. Now that we got the odds out the way, let's look at the statistics to see where the bookies made their mistakes.
Alright, we're going to start with the run line or the spread. For Golden State Warriors, throughout the season, they've been -1.57. So they always been mostly the favorite. And for the Utah Jazz, they 3.05, so most likely they was underdog. And for away, they are, for Golden State, they usually is a point, so they 0.33. And then for a home, for Utah, they 1.1. And how they covered for the year, Utah is a half a point above the average of the spread the bookies give them. And for the Golden State Warriors, they barely even cover. That's for the year. But now at home, we can look at the home, and for Utah, they plus 7.5 points, I will say, and the Golden State Warriors is 4. So right now I'm looking at, if I go with the spread looking nice going with the Utah Jazz. But for the favorites, that's what the favorite away team was right now, that would be Golden State. They are 4.3 and they cover 60%. Now, home underdogs, they 5.9 and they cover 68.8%. So like again, the statistics is showing that we should, with the run line, go with the Utah Jazz. Alright, on this part of this segment, we're going to go into rankings, common opponents, and points by rankings. Alright, the rankings for the Golden State Warriors is 61.8 points. And for the Utah Jazz, it's 4.3 points. So looking at the points right here on the rankings, Golden State is a way more better team. Let's look at the common opponents. And most of the common opponents, I add up all the scores, and then I do the point differentials. So the common opponent, so Golden State outscores them by 2.47. And the Utah Jazz, they in the negative. They 1.23 minus. So with the common opponent, Golden State again is a better team. Points by ranking, Golden State is 124 a game. And then the opponent is 117. And then the total for them is 241. For the Utah Jazz, points by ranking, the teams they played by the ranking of the same caliber as Golden State, they scored 118.3. Their opponent, 223.84. And with them scores combined, 242.14. Both totals, 241.75. That's just where you mostly use that information, both totals on your under and over. The point differentials, Golden State has the most with they beat their teams by 6.33. And the Utah Jazz is just a little bit behind by 0.8 points with 5.53. So with that total, Golden State still is more of a favorite. Alright, it's time to get to the unders and overs. For Golden State, their average for the unders and overs 232.92. For away games, they 232.4. Now, the points of margin is 3.9 through season, and away games 3.32. With the total, they are average for the season 236.82, and for away games they are 235.72. Now let's get to the Utah Jazz. The Utah Jazz average for the season is 234.14. And for their home games, they 235.24. Their points of margin for the season is 3.5. And for their home games, they 4.8. Throughout the year, the total is 237.6. And for the homes is 240.4. Now with the both total, with them combined, they'll say the under and over should be 228.8. Now with the coverage with the Golden State, as them being away favorites, they only cover 30%. And they negative 0.5. But with the Utah Jazz being the home team underdog, they 50%. And they are plus 1.8. Alright, let's get to this money and put our picks in. Alright, for our run line, I'm going to go with -1 with Golden State Warriors, because as you remember, on the money line, it was -15. So what is 1 point? So I might as well, on the run line, I might as well just take the -110 and make more money. On my money line, because remember I said earlier, we can put two different tickets in, and on one ticket you'll put on your run line one team, and then on your money line another ticket you do a different team. And I'm gonna do on my money line, I'm gonna do Utah because I make more money with that -1.5. Alright, on my unders over, I'm gonna go over, and then my solo, I'm gonna go Utah over